Hello everyone, welcome back to Lawsisto. This is Surya and today we are going to discuss about who may take in adoption under Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act. So let's begin with our today's topic. Now, first let us know about the common requirements which a Hindu male or a Hindu female must have for making an adoption. Now, no person can make an adoption unless he or she is a major or of sound mind. Now, majority means completion of age of 18 years. So, there are section 7 and section 8 of Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act which talks about the capacity of a male and female to adopt a child. Now, let's come to adoption by a Hindu male. So, a major Hindu male of sound mind can adopt whether he is a bachelor, widower, divorcee, or married person. But for a married Hindu male, it is obligatory to obtain the consent of his wife. Now, an adoption made without the consent of the wife is void. So, the consent of wife may be expressed or implied, but the consent must be there. So, there is a case relating to this, that is Ghisalal versus Dhapubai. In this case, it was held that the consent should either be in writing or reflected by affirmative or positive act, voluntarily and willingly done by her. Here, her refers to that wife. Now, there are certain situations in which the consent of the wife may be dispensed within these following cases. The first one is if wife has ceased to be Hindu. The second is if she has finally or completely renounced the world. The third one is if she has been declared by the court of competent jurisdiction to be of unsound mind. Then fourth one is if the marriage has been dissolved, and the last and final is if wife is dead. Now, these are 5 conditions in which the consent of the wife may be dispensed. But instead of these cases, one Hindu male need to obtain consent of his wife. Now, if a Hindu male adopts a female child, he must be senior to her by at least 21 years, otherwise the adoption will be void. Now let's come to adoption by a Hindu female. So the act makes a fundamental departure from the old Hindu law by empowering a female to adopt to herself in her own right. Under old Hindu law, a female has no capacity to adopt a child to herself, though a widow may adopt a son to her deceased husband. Now, under Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act, any Hindu female who is of sound mind and is not a minor has capacity to take a son or a daughter in adoption, provided that if she has a husband living, she shall not adopt a son or a daughter except with the consent of her husband unless in certain circumstances. Means as a Hindu male is required to take consent from his wife, similarly the Hindu female is also required to take consent from her husband. Now there are certain circumstances in which the consent of husband may be dispensed. So the first one is husband has completely or finally renounced the world. Second is husband has ceased to be Hindu. Third is has been declared by the court of competent jurisdiction to be of unsound mind. Third one is has died. And the last one is marriage has been dissolved. So these are certain situations in which the wife may dispense to take consent of husband. So guys, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell icon. Thank you so much.